Hey guys, Tommy Jordan here. Just going to do a quick troubleshooting video slash review of the two ways, the GTX 1050. You can see that there. This particular one's camo. Not that I really so much cared. It's just they were cheaper that day. Bought 2 packs of 2 of these May of last year, so just about a year ago next week. I've used them for a little less than a year. They tend to get used maybe once every 10 or 15 days on the job site. So these things may have been turned on 10 or 15 times a piece over the last year. They're bag kept or case kept, so they aren't thrown around the back of trucks. They aren't dropped in toolboxes. They all come back to me each day. As you can see, they're all in pretty good shape. No dents, stings, or scratches. They're well maintained. So here's the problem. I'm going to turn all 3 of them on. You heard the tones. Okay, so all 3 are on. When I key up the 2 that work, which I think get to these 2, key it up. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. You hear, of course, my voice to this one. I'll key up this one. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. You hear to have this one. You aren't hearing anything. You can turn this one off. You aren't hearing anything out of this one. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. You also don't get an indicator on the screen that it's in receive mode, so it's not receiving anything. You click on the transmit button. You do get a transmit indicator. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. The volume here is wide open. You should be hearing something out of this radio. Testing 1. Hello. Testing 2. So just in case that's a bad radio, let's test this one too. Here's both of them that do work. Testing 1, testing 1, testing 1, testing 2, nothing. This is the second one of these I've had this problem with in less than a year. I bought 4. So far, I'm at a 50% fail rate. It's not very cool. Talking to tech support people, I emailed them, told them the problem, said, hey, the radio's just screwed up. Don't know what happened. Can't seem to troubleshoot it myself. Can you help? They said, if you pay to ship it to us, we'll repair it and ship it back. So they've already done one. Now I'm gonna have to send in my second one. Overall, I'm not too keen on half of my radios going dead. And I could have paid $30 from Walmart and got some that did that, and just thrown them away when they go bad. But these were, I want to say $70 or so. I think 70 or 80. So not not crazy cheap, but not crazy expensive either. But I thought I was paying for a better brand, and the GTX GXT1050 so far has not impressed me. I think what's going wrong is it somehow altered its output frequency. And the reason I say that is I'll key up the one that works. Testing. Well, yeah, it's not picking up. But if you put it near the speakers, you might not hear it on the camera, but there's a small hum that you usually hear when you key up a microphone too close to a speaker. That's fine. They all do that. This one doesn't do that. This one does something totally different. And I hope you can hear this. I'll turn the volume up on my speakers. Now I'm 3 feet from my speaker system here. But as I get closer, you hear a scratchy noise. That's really I've never heard a radio do that. It's broadcasting something, but it's not broadcasting on the GMRS frequency it's supposed to. I've tried it on every channel. I've swapped batteries. I've gone through all the diagnostics a tech can do, without actually tearing them apart and void the warranty. And to be honest, I actually did tear it apart, but you can't get to the speaker in it without causing some more pretty complex teardown, and I was pretty sure I'd break the wiring, so I didn't. Key it up. The speaker does work. It does produce noise. You hear it? So the speaker functions. It's not a matter of the speaker itself not working. I verified the settings. All the settings are identical. These 2 here, you squelch them out. Oh, turn the volume up. That's what you hear when you put 2 radios together. It's kind of a quick and dirty battery check. We always key them up. Are they working? Yes, good. You pass radio to your guy, and he goes about his day. This one, hold on, let me turn this one off. This one here, nothing. No feedback at all. It's not even on the same frequency. Key up this one, nothing. It talks to my speakers. produces some kind of hum, but it's not broadcasting on the channel that it's supposed to. So I am, like I said, 50% down after less than a year. They just change frequency all on their own. Not really sure how that happens or why it happens. And that's probably not the actual technical reason for their failure, but whatever the reason is, 12 months and half of them going bad is not acceptable. So there's my review. When they work great. They have good range, good volume. I love them to death. Don't like the fact that half of them have died. So if you happen to work in the manufacturing arm of the GXT1050s, maybe you guys can take a look at that. If you're considering buying one, keep that in mind. Your mileage may vary. You may buy 5 of them and they all work great, but so far half of mine have failed, and I take very good care of my gear. So that's it for me. That's my review. Have a great day, Amazon and Facebook and the rest of the world. Bye, you guys.
As a ranger for the dirt, one of the pro bono things I get to do sometimes is actually review some gear. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Midland GXT1000, a pair of walkie-talkies that I've gotten to test out a couple different times now. Got obviously a bunch of features here that I wouldn't necessarily bring around with me if I was normally camping, but just wanted to let you see that, you know, the set comes with 2 walkie-talkies, charging base that actually can hook up for either a wall unit and or your car, which is nice. Feature I would like to see is actually maybe a USB so that you could potentially charge them if you need to with a solar panel. They actually come with really nice, they work pretty well, earbuds and speaker system, so you can actually then use some of the voice-it features. There's a ton of features actually on this thing, and I definitely recommend looking at the instruction manual because some of them are a little harder to figure out than others. One thing that is really nice, depending on where you are, is you also get it as a weather radio. I tested it out this morning out here in the flatlands of Florida. Definitely went out several miles away and was able to communicate back with my significant other here. She was at base camp. I tested it out actually on the water with one of my friends, and we definitely went out very far, tens of miles away, and were still able to communicate back to land. So I would think this is actually a very great walkie-talkie. One of the features is you definitely have lots of channels and security codes, so you're going to have no issue trying to get in touch with the other members of your party as long as you all are on the same channel and security code. One of the other features that you're going to get to see with me well for the first time is supposedly it is waterproof, so let's go ahead and try that out for the first time here and see what happens.
Your coastal waters forecast for the Cape.
And seem to survive. So far so good. All right, looks good. Thanks.
Hey, what's up everybody? Wanted to do a quick review of these new two-way walkie-talkies I just purchased off of Amazon. Let me grab one off the charger here. Yeah, this is the GXT model. It is a very, very good radio. I use this at work every day. I'm in the security field, so communication is important in my line of work. It's very important. So I'm gonna turn it on real quick. So as you can see, I've got it locked on channel 24. 24 is my favorite number. Don't ask why, but it is. Excellent range, up to 3 miles. I can vouch for that because I've used it up to 2.5, 3 miles. Clear range. It's got the weather radio feature where you can scan NOAA weather channels and keep current on what's going on with the weather around you in your area. You can set up weather alerts. It's illuminated, as you can see. Very good. Comes with this charger. The battery was fully charged on both radios out the box, but it's a good idea to charge it for a full 24 hours if you can. Let me turn on the other one. Also have it locked on. Oh, there we go. Channel 24. Kind of clear. Check, check 1, 1, 2. Very clear reception up to 3 miles. Money well spent. It's a little bit higher end price wise. It's about 80 bucks. But I love them. They are great. Water resistant, not waterproof. There's a difference. Remember that. But overall, a great buy for 80 bucks. Highly recommended. They're rugged, durable. I love them. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up. Thanks.
Trying to do this with one hand is kind of hard. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.
So here's the other one. That looks like it's already been scuffed and used.